and girls, it's youth group time. That was really creepy, I apologize. Hey, welcome to Youth Group Live. It is Thursday. I applied a special filter to the video camera to make it look like I've been burnt in the sun today, but don't worry, I'm fine. No, it was a bit sunny today at the beach, and it did. I got a little burnt. It's hard to tell where my shirt ends and my face begins, but it is, it's true. I did get burnt at the beach, but it was a good day at the beach. It was windy, but the waves were wild and huge and fun. It was a really good day. And so if you didn't go to the beach today, bummer, because it was fun. So, anyways, so that's why I am red. Just I'm gonna stumble through all of that here. As an added kind of bonus, the kids at the beach were very excited to hear that last week I bought sandals. I bought sandals for the beach, and I wore sandals today. Now, last week I drove to the beach wearing my Sambas because I love my Sambas, and they're kind of like my security blanket. But then I took them off and I wore sandals for the rest of the day, and then put my shoes back on when I left the beach. Today, however, I left my Sambas at home. My Sambas are crying somewhere in the corner, much like a kitten is crying in the other side of this room right now. And so I told Jonah I would prove it. I would prove on the live stream that I am wearing sandals, and I don't know if I can get my leg this high. Oh gosh, I almost broke myself. Oh gosh, look at this right here. Oh, woo, that's right. I own flip-flops now, sandals, whatever you want to call them. I own them, and I don't have my Sambas around. I don't have socks, I don't have shoes. It's a whole new world, right? And it's not so bad. I'm okay. I have survived mostly through all of this. All right, hey. So I mentioned it in the chat, but in case you missed it or you missed the slide from the beginning of all of this going on, our game is going to be on Kahoot today. It is up. It is ready to go. The game ID is down in the description, and so you can go pick your wild mythical creature game name right now, so that when we get started at the end of these announcements, you will be ready to go, and then it's just, ready to go. Taylor, I've officially become more of a dad. I'm more of a dad now that I have sandals? I thought it was when I got like a New Balance. That's what I need. I need a pair.
It's the cargo shorts, the sandals.
The cargo shorts are a dad thing? I've been wearing a pair that don't have cargo pockets. It's been nice. It's been nice. So hey, get signed up for Kahoot right now so that we can play in just a minute. We have Why Don't You Make Me Round 2 happening at the end of this stream, or towards the end of the stream, not like at the end, like we're going to turn it off and then for just my sake, I'm going to do Why Don't You Make Me. It will be at the end of this, so make sure that you stick around. There's a lot of crazy things on the list. If you missed it last week, we did an ice bucket challenge, and I poured ice water on myself and all over the floor. I made a nice little lake in the youth room. It was a good time. It's all cleaned up though, you can't even tell. In fact, I feel like there's the spot right here that is a little bit cleaner now than it was before. So make sure that you stick around for that. Who knows what kind of insanity I will do on the live stream. Now this says right here, I didn't have a chance to recreate this thing right here, but this is an announcement for the very last beach day. You might have seen it in the announcements as they rolled through at the very beginning. If you didn't know that, at the very beginning of Youth Group Live rolls a number of announcements for you to be aware of. Something cute and furry just brushed against my foot not wearing a shoe, and it's an unusual feeling when you're used to wearing shoes. In any case, it's a kitten, in case anybody's curious as to what that was. August 26th, so it's not next Thursday, it's the Thursday after that, right? That will be our last beach day. Our last one of the summer. Summer's coming to an end. It'll be regular as far as the time, so it's just 10 to 5, just like all the other ones. We won't be able to do a bonfire, we won't be able to do all the things we usually do. I'm super sorry, but if everybody plays their part and does what they're supposed to do, then by next summer, Next summer we'll do it. And if you've graduated, we'll just pull everybody back and we'll just have a big, huge party and just whatever, who cares? Because coronavirus screwed everything up, so we're just gonna change the rules. Yeah? I agree. Okay, so, but August 26th will be our final beach day. Now, why I'm saying it that way and why I'm saying next week, I'm saying not next week, definitely not next week, because next week there is no beach day. Next Thursday, no beach day because we are having our end of summer break. Oh, how did I do this last time? It was really fun to do it this way. I don't know if you guys were watching this. It might be the same people who was watching it. End of summer break. Sorry. I apologize. Please don't judge me for that. I've been in the sun all day. My brain is fried. So starting Monday, we are having a 2-week break from youth group. This is what we do. We do it every summer. We do it, generally we do it at the end of the school year, but because of coronavirus and everything was insane, we didn't take a break at the end of the school year. We just plowed right through. But we are going to take a break here at the end of the summer. As we prepare for what the fall season is going to look like and what, we're going to do more live streams, or we're going to do in person, or we're going to do in person and live streams, or we're just going to do this from your front porch. I don't know. We got to figure that out. So we need some time to figure that out. As well, I get to take a tiny little vacation with my family, and that's going to be awesome. So that just means no youth group live for the next 2 weeks, but we will still make the beach day happen. Okay, so on the 26th, which is not next Thursday, the Thursday after that, it will be our final beach day. But other than that, no other youth things that are going on. Now, I do want to also say that doesn't mean you can't do it. You can't put together your own thing. You could put together a Zoom. You could invite the whole youth group. You could do a Bible study. You could read through 1 John together and be like, hey, what do we think this means? What does this look like? Let's read it. Let's see what we can find. Let's pray for each other. Let's encourage each other. How's things going, right? You can send nice notes to each other. There's so many things that you could still do without having this thing happening right here. Yeah, you can listen to worship music together. You can both find the same song on Spotify, FaceTime each other, and then click play, and then listen to it together. That's weird, but hey, it's something you can do together. Those are great, right? Just because Youth Group Live is ending for 2 weeks doesn't mean that everything else has to end. There it is. Okay, that was our major announcement because after today, you won't see anything like this for a little while. I'll probably still throw some things up on either Instagram or Snapchat just as like reminders, like, hey, remember, nothing's going on this week. Just in case, So people that show up and they're like, where's the live stream? I can't find it. Yeah, so hey, we are gonna switch now over to the Kahoot for us to play a game. I only see 3 people over in the Kahoot right now, and so I'm imagining that everybody else is just having a hard time getting over there, or there's just some weird delay, but we can switch over to that right now. It looks a little something like this. Hey look, there I am. I've moved up to the corner. Knowing Duck, Rapid Elk, Balanced Squid, all of you, the 3 of you, are over there right now waiting for the game to start. And so I want to give everybody a chance to get over there. I see that there are at least 3 people, or there's at least 9 people. Oh, sorry, only 8 people in the stream right now. You know what? It's getting towards the end of the summer. I am not super surprised that there's fewer people around. But for those of you that are here, I want us to have a really great time playing this game. And remember that the way that we do Kahoot is that if you win first place, you get 8 entries into the evening stream, or to the evening stream, into the drawing that's at the end of the stream. And if you get second place, then you get 6. If you get third place, then you get 4. And then everybody else that lets Taylor know that they're playing will get 1 extra entry. And that being said, this whole time that we've been sitting here, we have not had any extra people playing. We are probably just gonna get started so that we can move through this. And hey, if just these 3 people play, then it's these 3 people that are gonna get all those extra entries for potentially getting Chick-fil-A or Starbucks tomorrow. And
I'd play, but the Wi-Fi would do that.
the Wi-Fi can be a little difficult here at the church, and so Alicia is not playing. But we did get 1 extra person that jumped in here, Proud Llama. Javen, it's okay, man, if people don't like the video. That's okay, that's all right. It's kind of a thing now, right? To like ironically dislike something just so that, oh, but now it's gone. Hey, great, but here, tell you what, I'll click on this button and now I'll like it. Am I allowed to like my own video? Is that okay? Is that a thing? Is that like posting something on Instagram and then being the only one that's liked it? Like, even though it's your own thing? I don't know. You know what? I can't do what I want. I'm in charge of this. All right, tell you what, we are gonna do this. We're just gonna start, even though there's only 4 people in right now. Proud Llama, welcome to the party. I'm not gonna lock it, so you are able to jump in. So you're able to jump in whenever you want. The code will still all be at the bottom of the screen, and so you can jump in, and who knows, maybe. Okay, whoever that was, inappropriate. Okay, if you were somebody else that just thought, hey, this will be cool to jump onto a stream that I'm not a part of, that's not cool. Like, it's not cool. And whoever, if you were a part of our group, usually, that thinks things like that is funny, let me just go ahead and tell you right now, it's not. It's not funny. So I apologize to anybody who saw all of that and thought, those are weird things to see. It's gonna take me just a second to get that back up and running. And yeah, it's kind of a bummer. That's like a lame thing to do, right? It just kind of messes up with this. And if you don't wanna be here, if you don't wanna watch this, hey, that is totally okay. That doesn't bother me at all. Of course, I'd want everybody to be around to have a good time, but not if it means that we're going to be irresponsible and inappropriate. There's no reason for that. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to have to put a new code down in the chat. And so give me just 1 second. I'm not entirely sure how to protect against that. All right. Okay, how do I feel lost over here with this? Do-do-do-do-do. Here we go. Oh, there it is. I'm not really sure even how those names got in there. That shouldn't have been.
Yeah, it must have been some sort of bot that they used. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was really weird. Okay, yeah, because it's on like friendly name generator.
Yeah.
But that's very strange. Very strange indeed. If you are an inappropriate person, just feel free to not play this game. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Oh, you're gonna hear the music here in just a second. That's the music right there. Okay, let's turn you down. Okay, here we go. Here is the code. Okay, the code is down in the chat, starting right now. That is the game ID. I wish there was a way to like, I'm not really sure how to further prevent that, except by having people have to like sign up, right? So you'd have to like create, you have to create like an account. All right, I can push this button. We will go back to it. Boom. There we go. Expert Ant Stellar Llama. Okay, I'm just going to give you just a couple seconds, and I am going to have to lock it. That's kind of a lame thing. I don't want to do that, but if that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. So if you're sitting there waiting to get signed in, this is your chance. And even if there's only a few of us, that's all right. Está bien. Okay, we got those 3, 4, 5. Making me nervous. All right. We... All right, if you're not in now, then I don't think you were planning to get in. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it right now. Boom. Locked. Yeah, I'm not sure how Hi got in there either. Oh. Did I just... Is that what happened? I just kicked that... Whoever's name was Hi, just H-I, I've just kicked you out. And so if that's you, you can say something here in the chat and I can try to fix it. But there's just 4 of us. Tell you what, we're just going to play. We're just going to play. We're going to have fun. Even if you're not guessing the answers, let's see how well you do at some of these. Let's roll through this so that we can get through. It says duplicate because I had to like copy somebody else's thing that was on there. On what planets, does it rain diamonds? Do you know this? Do you know that there are planets that it rains diamonds? Is it Mars and Jupiter? Saturn and Jupiter? Right, hey, look at that right there. It is Saturn and Jupiter. Well done. Well done. We got Expert Ant and Agent Bobcat. We're all over that. Congratulations. Well done. Let's move to, you guys are very smart. Let's go to question number 2. What is the national animal of Scotland? This is a very random quiz, so I apologize. But I think you guys are smart. I think you guys are going to figure this out. All 4 of you are going to figure this out. Is it a unicorn? Is it a lion? Is it an eagle? Or is it an anteater? What do you think? Official national animal of Scotland is what? It is a unicorn. Nobody guessed unicorn because that seems a little bit ridiculous. And one of you just wasn't sure at all and so didn't answer at all. And I've just lost all of my windows. Oh, there it is right there. It's back. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, the score is not really going to change at all because nobody got that right. Let's move on to question number 3. How many years is 1 billion seconds? How many years? 1 billion seconds. Is it 3 years? Is it 10 years? Is it 19 years? Or is it 32 years? How many years is 1 billion seconds? 32. Is that, like, think about that. 1 billion seconds is 32 years from now. 32 years. I will probably be dead in 32. No, I hope I'm not dead in 32 years. No, that's not too old. Anyways, 32 years, that's crazy. But again, nobody got that one right, and that's okay. That's why it's just a game, right? But now you know 1 billion seconds is no joke. 1 billion seconds is no joke. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Which of the following was invented by accident? Was it tea bags, cinnamon rolls, applesauce, or brownies? Which one of those was invented by accident? What do you think? Hey, tea. And again, I tell you what, I wasn't expecting this to be such a difficult quiz. It was tea bags, in fact. I wish I knew some of the reasoning behind that. What happens if what's this right here? Click immediate. Oh, that doesn't help us. So there you go. Tea bags was invented by accident. There you go. Save that away in the back of your brain. Scores are still the same. Let's move on. Question number 5. How long does it take for honey to spoil? 5 years, 40 days, 10 years, or never? A, never is the correct answer. One of you knew that it never spoils. You can keep honey forever. Look at that. Let's see who it is that got that one right. It was, hey, Stellar Llama. Congratulations, Stellar Llama. You have moved into first place. Let's look at the next question right here. How many hearts does an octopus have? Now, if you've watched Finding Dory, you would know this right here. Is it 1 heart, 2 heart, 3 heart, or 6? How many hearts does an octopus have? It is 3. Look at that. Well done. 2 of you knew that it was 3. The other 2, good guesses. I mean, really, Obviously, it's going to be more than one. Nobody guessed that. So, well done. Let's look at the scores here. Agent Bobcat takes the lead, followed by Expert Ant and Stellar Llama. I have no idea who any of you are, and so that doesn't help. But hey, you know who you are, and so congratulations. All right, let's move on. Question number 7. Blank is the closest U.S. state to Africa. Africa is a continent. Which U.S. state is closest? Massachusetts, New York, Delaware, or Maine? Which one of those U.S. states is closest to the continent of Africa? What do you think? Hey, it is Massachusetts. You guys were all very close. A lot of those states are close. I mean, Maine's a little bit further away, a little bit further north. But there you go. Delaware and Massachusetts, they're pretty close right there. But Massachusetts is, in fact, the closest. Well done. Congratulations. Let's see who got the points on that one. It was Expert Ant. Good job, Expert Ant. You have taken the lead. Question number 8. What state has the highest percentage of people who walk to work? Who walk to work? New York, Alaska, Texas, or California? Think about the areas, think about the population, the density. What do you think? The highest percentage of people who walk to work. It is Alaska. I probably would have guessed New York as well, but it's Alaska because cars don't run when it's cold. I don't think that's the reasoning, but that is it right there. So again, another one has stumped you all. No change in the score. Taylor. Taylor is not feeling super great about her trivia abilities right now. But that's okay, Taylor. Plenty of questions to go. Well, I mean, there's only a few more questions, but you're in this until the end. Here we go. Okay, question number 9. All blank tastes the same. All what? All Fruit Loops taste the same. All Lucky Charms marshmallows taste the same. All Captain Crunch berries taste, I'm imagining that's what it means, Captain Crunch berries, because it's just Captain Crunch. It's just the pieces, and so there's no, that's all it is. Hey, and look at that. It was either Fruit Loops or Lucky Charms, but but you all guessed that Captain Crunch also tasted the same. And so I'm gonna say that was a poor question. I'm gonna say that's a poor question because Captain Crunch is confusing. That's a confusing answer because if all you have is Captain Crunch, it all tastes the same. You're totally right. But every Fruit Loop tastes the same. Every Lucky Charms marshmallow tastes the same as well. Okay, here we go. Moving on to the next one because no one got that one right. Here we go. Question number 10. If I laid out in one line, how long, if laid out, not if I, if laid out in one line, how long are a middle-aged, like 30 years old, human blood vessels? If I laid them out, is that what that says? There's nothing behind this. My picture isn't. Yep, that's it right there. How long would you say? Human blood vessels laid out in one line, 60,000 miles. That's a lot of blood vessels in a average 30-year-old's body. That's crazy. That is crazy. A few of you guessed 679 miles, and that feels like, I mean, all of them feel crazy, to be honest. But 60,000 miles, that's a lot. That's a lot of miles. A lot of miles. Okay, let's see which one of you got that. I'm not going to know who it really was. But Agent Bobcat, congratulations. Well done on now taking first place. Taylor, I'm assuming that was you. Just kidding. You said you didn't get any points, or you haven't gotten any right yet, and so I'm assuming that you are Zany Ostrich. All right, here we go. Let's move on to question number 11. What is the strongest bone in your body? Everyone's got this one. Everyone has got this. Is it your femur, your skull, your jawbone, or your mandible? Which bone is the strongest in your body? What do you think? Hey, it is the femur. 2 of you got that right. Skull and jawbone are definitely strong, but femur is the strongest. Taylor is sending, or just writing all sorts of weird letters down here, so much so that YouTube's like, oh, we probably can't show that one. Hey, but look, you got some points. You are on the board. Zany Ostrich taking 3rd place, in fact. Expert Ant, though, moving back to 1st place. All right. let's go to whatever question is next. I forget what number we're on. 12, I think. Yeah, question number 12. How many rows does an average ear of corn have? Think about it, right? There is an average number of rows of those corns. I always try to eat them in sections. Do you? I mean, I'm a little strange that way, but yeah. Hey, 16. 16 rows. See, now you're gonna wonder, like, next time you get an ear of corn, does it have 16 rows of corn? I hope I remember this because I definitely want to count. One of you got that right. 3 of you guessed at 20. That's a lot of rows. It's just a big piece of corn. I don't know. Big corn on the cob, I guess, not a piece of corn. Let's see which one of you got that right. Hey, Expert Ant, holding on to the lead. Question number 13. What is Oklahoma's state fruit? Right, all of you are residents of Oklahoma. You know Oklahoma inside and out, forward and backwards, up and down. Is it the cantaloupe, the apple, the tomato, or watermelon sugar? Hey, it is the cantaloupe. With 2 of you got that. It was between cantaloupe and tomato. I'm assuming that you guys guessed tomato just because it seemed like that would be a crazy thing. But it is cantaloupe. Let's see which 2 of you guessed that one correctly. It would be Expert Ant and Zany Ostrich. I don't know who Expert Ant is, but I know Zany Ostrich is Taylor, which shows that she got at least 2 right so far. Well done. All right, moving on. We've only got a couple of these left. Just kidding, this is the last one. How many hamburgers does McDonald's sell a second? Every second. How many hamburgers do they sell? 120? 75? 456? Or 62? Some of those numbers just seem very, very random. Like, that's a good random number. Hey, 75, and nobody guessed 75. It was a draw between 120 and 456. And so we are going to now listen to the music as we hear who it is that's been crowned champion. Nope, where's the music? Oh. There we go, right there. Okay, first place it is Expert Ant. Well done. Well done. Okay, Agent Bobcat, Expert Ant, Zany Ostrich, you all get extra points for or extra entries into the drawing tonight. All right, let's just go ahead and turn this down. You know what? Let's just go back to this right here while I get that turned off. Okay, shh. Boop. Yes, close it. Oh my goodness. Leave the page. Go. All right, that was it. That was our game. I hope that was fun for you. I see, let's see here, Jonah was Agent Bobcat. Javen asked, what's the tab that I have called Jeremiah Red? That is a really good question. It's because our friend Jeremiah, it's just a picture of him dressed in red. No, that'd be really weird though. He's a DJ on a radio station, 106.7, is that the name? I don't know, I think it's somewhere around there. It's the K-Rock, so that's not 106, that's K-Rock, whatever K-Rock is. I know. He is a DJ and he plays on, I think, some evening, but he does a mix of like alternative music with hip hop, and so he kind of like mixes all of it together, and I really like it. And so I found a collection of all of his stuff, and I tabbed it because I like listening to it. There it is, see, 106.7. There it is. Thanks, Maddie. Okay, that was our game, and that was there was like all sorts of craziness that happened with that game, but it was fun. I hope you learned a little bit, and I hope you had fun. Even if you were just watching, I hope that you've learned something and you were like rooting along for your favorite random name that was on the screen. So there we go. Hey, it is that time, and because it's Thursday, it is our extended time. Right, this is the time that is set aside for worship, and worship through song, worship through prayer, worship through a sharing of thoughts and emotions as they pertain to Jesus. And so, let me actually switch this to get rid of that background music. No, I don't. No, geez, no. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what. All of this sun that I've experienced today has just made things all crazy. I was not Alicia. That wasn't me.
What?
Nothing. I switched the screen and it brought your name tag thing down, and it was very confusing for everybody. Now they think I'm Alicia, and I don't know how we're going to get out of this. Now I'm lost. I don't even know what I was doing anymore. We want you to be able to experience Jesus. We want you to be able to worship. We want you to be able to find those places within your week where the distractions, where the craziness, where the chaos, and even if you're not experience craziness or chaos, but that you're able to experience Jesus. You're able to put things aside just so that you can give him attention and credit, that you can worship him with your mouth, with your heart, with your thoughts. And that's why we do this. And so as we transition into that, I'm going to pray. Alicia is going to come over and she's going to lead us. But my prayer for you is that you would be able to worship Jesus with all that you have. Right, and there'll be opportunities for you to reply to what's going on over in the chat. And so that's what we want to reserve the chat for. So don't feel like you can just throw a bunch of crazy things in there. We want you to be able to share what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Maybe there's something that resonates with you that really kind of like strikes home in your heart that Alicia sings, or that you see the words up on the screen. Share that, right? Maybe there's something that you hear or that you see in the song that makes you remember something fantastic about what Jesus has done in your life. Or even if you're just like, man, this reminds me, God's just great, right? Throw that over there in the chat. Because even if it seems weird, right? Somebody else who's just watching the chat might be reminded of those great things because you were reminded of those great things. And so we want to try to create a little bit more of an experience with worship, and your participation in the chat for worshiping type things will help us in that. Okay? I'm going to pray, and then Alicia will come and lead us. God, again, we come together to give you this time, to worship you with our hearts, with our voices, with our minds. God, to worship you with remembering who you are, to worshiping you through even evaluating our relationship and looking for those ways that you're leading us deeper into a relationship with you. God, as we start to see and accept the truth that you're placing in front of us, God, help us to always be reaching after you. The things in this world are great. You've put a lot of great things in this world. But God, may our deepest desire, our deepest want, God, may that be just for you, just to be with you, just to be known as your child. And may that be the thing that drives us. Bless this time, God. We give it to you to do with it what you want. And we pray this in Jesus' perfect name. Amen. Make sure to click on a bunch of things right there. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Alicia!
Oh, my favorite. Hi, everybody. I am going to go ahead and jump in. We're going to start with King of My Heart. Remembering what we learned and what we talked about and what Jesse shared with us on Tuesday. So we're going to start with King of My Heart, and then I have a little bit more for you. Fountain let me down. You're never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down. 'Cause you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh. Before we go into our next song, there's this spoken word that I really like. If you guys, I don't know if you've heard of this guy, but his name is Levi the Poet, and he did this poem around Easter that's called Joy Seekers. And just to kind of change things up, I wanted to read to you guys these words because I think they're really powerful. I'm not reading the whole spoken word because it's very long, but just so you have some context of what he's talking about. He's talking about when what it must have been like for the disciples and for Mary to watch Jesus die, but then also to watch him or to see him after he's risen, and what that must have been like, and how confusing that might have been. So that's the context of this poem. So I'll read this portion of it to you. We are all joy seekers, and you make yourself known in the breaking of bread. Pointing back to your death, and my heart burns inside of my chest when you speak. What does it even mean that you gave up your last breath, and now you're standing in a room in flesh? Why do you seek the living among the dead? The Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men, and on the third day rise again. Joy seekers, have you found what you've been looking for? Blood-bought joy faced the torture of what it took to pay the bride price. And if the killing of the author of life couldn't extinguish this light, then nothing will. All men seek happiness without exception, whatever means they employ or avoid. They all tend to this end, joy. Joy seekers, if you hear his voice today, do not harden your hearts as in the rebellion. Let them break. No, let them be made whole. No, let them be all one and the same. Joy seekers, you have found him. You have been found by him. And you are free. So we're going to sing the song Same Love to remind us of that truth, that we have been found by the God who is the creator of joy. And that if we're all seeking joy, this is it, we found it. Ooh, I think that's the wrong key. that same Jesus that called Zacchaeus down from that tree is the same Jesus that calls you. Whenever I hear that, or whenever I think about that and Jesus calling us, I always feel compelled to remind myself and everybody else that although these songs are saying that Jesus called your name specifically, he did, but he also called us all as a church. And so that these are the people that we are bound with, but Christ knows your name as an individual, and he also cares about us and saves us as a church and as a group. And I think that that's really cool. So let's sing about this love that we get to be welcomed into. Unreserved, unrestrained, your love is wild, your love is wild for me. It isn't shy, it's unashamed, your love is proud to be seen with me. Uncontrolled, uncontained, your love is a fire burning bright for me. It's not just a spark, not just a flame, your love is a light, and all the world will see. All the world will see. You don't give your heart in pieces. You don't hide yourself to tease us. You don't give your heart in pieces. You don't hide yourself to tease us. Your love's not fractured, it's not a troubled mind, it isn't anxious, it's not the restless kind. Your love's not passive, it's never disengaged, it's always present, it hangs on every word we say. Love keeps its promises, it keeps its word. It honors what's sacred, its vows are good. Your love's not broken, it's not insecure. Your love's not selfish, your love is beyond. You Heavenly Father, I thank you so much that when you say you love us, that you don't give yourself in pieces. And I'm reminded again that greater love has no man than this, than when a man lays down his life for his friends. Thank you that we get to be your friends, that you called Zacchaeus down from that tree, and you call us too. God, I pray that we would truly be in communion with you and abiding in you. Father, teach us how to walk in that identity of knowing that you have called us and what that means for our lives. Thank you so much, Father, again, that you don't cheapen your love at all. I'm so grateful for that. Amen. Do we want to end worship with the?
What's that?
I was gonna pick up the kitten.
Yeah, there's a kitten here. You guys can't see this, but there's like this little hole in the side of the thing that all of this is on, and just this kitten paw is just doing this right here.
Come here.
Oh, other side.
Come here. I want to get you.
It's just a tiny little poof ball. Look, there it is, right there.
Hi, Stinky. Say hi. If I hold her long enough, she'll scream. and then you'll get to hear. Oh, she's whining. Ow. Okay.
Yeah, when she's just over in the other part of the room in a box, she cries quite a bit too. There too. Hey, I know that I mentioned it in the chat, whatever side the chat's on. But all these different things that you sing or that you feel and that you realize as you're worshiping, as you're listening to a worship song, right? If you're in the car or you're at home or anything like that, everything that we do, I think the thing that Jonah said as far as thanking God for, or God's good because of the technology that we have, like because of the technology we have, like you can share these thoughts about why God is good and the things that you're reminded of on social media. Like this is a way that you can share these things with your friends, with your family. Be like, hey, I was just thinking about this the other day, and man, how good is it that we have technology to be able to stay connected? God really is good, right? Let's just things that you can do, right? It doesn't have to stay here. It's stuff that you can do out in the world, wherever it is that you find yourself throughout your week, throughout your day. Yeah. What time is it? I think that's it. That's it, right? That's all we had for tonight?
That was it.
That's it. There it is. There we go. Did I tell you guys all I was wearing flip-flops? I keep looking down and I see my foot and I go, huh, oh yeah.
Well, I didn't even tell them I wasn't wearing shoes at all. Was I wearing shoes over there?
Alicia actually doesn't wear shoes. I don't know if you know this about her. She never wears shoes. She never does.
I hate them.
She brings them just for look, but she takes them off and throws them.
I bring them because other people are like, ew, gross. If you're not wearing shoes.
It's a time. It is time that we're going to do this. It's a time. I mean, it is. It's a time. It's a time somewhere, but we're going to do this right here just for you.
Whoa, what? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you make it?
I mean, this is a good time. This is the time that I know that a lot of you are excited about. It's the time that I have been excited about on occasion. And tonight is no exception. We're going to spin this wheel and we're going to see what it is that I get to do. One of the things I know I won't be doing is the ice bucket challenge because I did that last week. And so here, let's just tell you what. Let's just pull up the wheel. Let's just see what we got going on here. That's not it. Oh, Jesse, come on, Jesse. Oh, come on, Jesse, you're better than this. Make that go away. So you got the wrong, like I have it set up over here, but it's like it's set up in the wrong way so that you can't really tell that it's set up right there. Let's go back to it. Here it is. There it is. See, look, there it is. Okay, here are the things that we have in here. You can only see a few of them. I say this all the time, but I wish I could spin that wheel just so you can see everything that's in there. I'll show you the ones that are, or I'll talk about the ones first that are on that you can see. Eat a chili pepper. I just have a couple chili peppers from a dinner that Liz and I made. or I think Liz probably made it. I don't think I had anything to do with that dinner. And I'm just gonna eat those and just see what happens to my face and to my body. Peanut butter face is just that. I just take peanut butter and I just smear it on my face. Well, I don't know. I can get rid of that one if you guys want me to. I can get rid of that. The Great Race Eating Challenge, where all of the things I've made you guys do during the Great Race, I do. But I do it all just me, right? I drink a soda, eat some crackers, eat some, what are those things called? The Vienna sausages, along with the juice that they come in, and that's fun. Glitter eyebrows is I just make these things all pink and glittery, which is really fun. This one, oh, you can't see it. This one right here is nose wax. That's those things where I just stick the things in my nose and yank it all of my nose hairs. I was trying to think, like, why would people do that? Like, aren't your nose hairs important for catching boogers? Like, why would you want to get rid of all your nose hairs? Nah. Like, I could see, like, getting rid of the ones...
Beauty is pain, Jesse. Beauty is pain.
Where do your boogers go?
Where do you...
Like,
do you let them just sit in there?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, wax an eyebrow. Like if you, like the hairs catch the dirt and all the stuff, right? So they turn into boogers, and you blow your nose, and so it doesn't go into your brain or wherever the end of your nose is. I don't. Anyways, I mean, people do it, so it must be a thing that doesn't kill anybody. Otherwise, there'd be a thing about it. This one right here that you can't see says spicy nuggets. Our own Kelly Harvey has hooked me up with some very spicy sauce to put on some nuggets. He told me that they range. So if you know anything about spicy things, there's Scoville units, which is what hotness is measured in. To be honest, I'm not sure if I have I don't know what like a thing you'd be familiar with, like Tabasco sauce. I don't know what Scoville unit. I'm sure I could look it up. You want to look that up real quick? Well, how hot is Tabasco sauce? Scoville unit.
It's really low.
Right. So, what do you think? I think I'm gonna wait for her to do it, because then what I'm about to say will become less fascinating.
Tabasco is 2,500 to 5,000.
So it's not bad. That's like a pretty good thing. So the kit that I have is a range of 10, and so 2,500 to 5,000. Right, is what that is. So the kit that I have is a challenge. It goes from 300 Scoville unit, which just is probably going to taste good, all the way up to 2 million Scoville unit. And so I'm imagining that the 2 million probably tastes less good and is more of burning, melting your face off. So that'll be fun. Let's see here. There's what else? The ones that you can't see on here are clothespin face. I just have a whole bag of clothespins, and I was trying to see how many I can stick on my face, apparently. Pretzel water, I just mix pretzel powder in water. That just, like, for so many reasons, it sounds like the worst thing ever. And then, Bloody Bunny. If you've heard of Chubby Bunny, Chubby Bunny is where you try to see how many marshmallows you can get into your mouth. And in a lot of places that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid...
Although you hear things like that, like, oh, it's illegal to do this, but...
Is it?
Like, I don't know if it really is. Anyways, but Bloody Bunny is where you dip a little bit of the marshmallow into ketchup first and then put it in your mouth. And the way that the sweetness from the marshmallow and the acid from the ketchup intermix makes your saliva just kind of go insane. And so you're just drooling just a big mess. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And then the other one, the last one, is Alicia does one. So let's just spin this thing and see. Hello, kitten. Let's just spin this thing and see what happens, and cross our fingers that Alicia has to do one. And that'll be really great right here. Oh gosh. Wax a leg. To be honest, if it lands on wax a leg, the cat is again doing the thing where her paw is just like this.
It's just like the cutest little patty.
I'm not sure she's doing. All right, let's spin this. Oh, Zeke says wax a leg, and I'll be honest, if it lands on that, it's gonna be super awesome to watch me try to figure out how to get my leg up here. Oh gosh, I can't bend like that. So that you can get on here, Liz. Liz just said, she's like, hey everybody, sorry I'm late, but it looks like I showed up just in time. Oh man. Oh, that's right, you were doing that thing with Mercedes. That's cool.
I'm standing here so I can watch the wheel.
What do you mean? What do you need to watch the wheel for? You heard that stream.
No, the Wi-Fi is terrible. I keep trying to explain.
What do you need to watch the wheel for? I'll tell you if it lands on you.
No, I want to know in real time.
What if I just told her it landed on her? Like, oh, it landed on you, and then I click off the screen real quick.
Well, then I just go back to my computer and pretend.
All right, okay, here we go. Okay, here it is.
Big money, big money.
Oh, what did it land on? I clicked the button that said weak spin. Okay, let's see here. Let's start that over. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, spinning.
I'm such a wimp, though, so I really hope it doesn't land on me.
Alicia does one. Alicia does one. Alicia does one. Alicia does one. Alicia does one.
I'm such a wimp.
Alicia does one.
So where's my name even?
Right there. There it is.
Ow!
It was so close to landing on Alicia doing one. Oh. Jonah. Jonah! Oh! Okay. Okay. Jonah's very excited about this. Oh, gosh. Okay, I have
Oh, okay.
I don't have like a mixer thing. Okay, I have a cup. Oh geez, I have water. It's really warm. Pretzel powder. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't need to put that up anymore. You know what I'm doing. There's still like pretty big chunks of pretzel in here, man. Oh man. 50K with no videos? What is that? What was that?
They just used an acronym that had a
Thing in it?
yeah.
Was it like what showed up in the game? Is it the same person?
Again, my Wi-Fi is too terrible,
Oh.
and the video renders so poorly it couldn't even read it.
All right, fantastic. Let me. Oh, I see. Whoever 50K with no videos, pretzel water is where I'm gonna take this here pretzel powder, and I'm gonna put it in this cup along with some water, and I am gonna apparently drink it. I do need something to stir it with because I do not think that this is gonna stir super easy.
Use that straw.
Do you want to let me use your Apple Pencil?
Absolutely not. Sir.
I can't use the straw because then I'm gonna want it for drinking a normal thing to drink. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use a pen.
There you go.
And then I'll just throw it away. All right, okay, here we go. I wish I could get this a little bit higher so you could see like the cup. Like I just wish I had like a little bit of extra. I'm gonna have this box from when we did the horrible rendition of Drinko. Right there. Okay, I gotta move all this stuff out of the way. Oh, this is so gross. I was ready to do my the thing that Alicia loves the best. Where's the best way? I gotta. Sorry. Sorry, I had to do this first. Where's my thumbnail right there? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Why Don't You Make Me? I'm gonna drink some pretzel water. I don't want to, like, this is like, it's just gonna be, it's, it's funny, I'm afraid to like even just open the bag because I know that I'm gonna have to smell it. $10 on that. This is what makes me throw up. Of all the things that I have eaten and drank, this is.
The one that
Okay,
works.
here it is. So this is just because I love you and because you know what? Doesn't smell super pretzely. What if turning it into a powder makes it less pretzely and then it's like no problem? I mean, fat chance, but. I don't know how much to do. I feel like I need to be able to like still. I can't do like too much because it's just gonna be paste, and I don't want to drink paste. Oh no! I dropped it! Oh, pretzel powder!
It did not spill.
That's like a That's like a filtered kind of swear word. Ah, pretzel powder.
That's what that guy should have said. Okay.
Okay, water. Okay, here we go.
You put so much powder in there. It's not even mixing.
It's not at all.
Where's your stirrer?
Oh man. Okay, where's the? Oh, I was gonna use this pen right here. This is what. Look at the bits floating on the top.
Do you want me to grab you a spoon from downstairs?
I'm surprised I don't have a spoon in here from any of the other things that I've done.
You can try the.
All right.
The,
Go ahead. Yeah.
try your pen method, and then I'll.
Just let this kind of like marinate a little bit. James says, "What if he turns into a pretzel?" I don't want to turn into a pretzel, pal. That would be super scary. What if I? Oh, I just get the light. What if I put a little bit of this in it, right? Just like a little bit of like a little dabble, do you? Just kidding. I won't do that. That sounds horrible. It's. It smells like pretzels. Oh man, the water like brought all the. The water brought all of the powder back, or the life of the life of the pretzel back. Oh gosh. All right. No more toothpaste, Maddie. Come on. Where's the fun in that? All right, let's see what happens. Bye. This is probably dirty, as though I'm worried about dirt and stuff like that. Okay, she'll be back in a second. So, anyways, let's see here. It looks like peanut butter. Liz said no more toothpaste. Well, the two of you are like, right? You guys are in sync. Can you see the bubbles? There's trapped air, and every once in a while, like a bubble makes its way to the top. Oh, do you see this bit right here, floating back down? Oh, there's like a good. It's.
This is how she greets me, Lewis.
Oh, it's like she does like the side attack thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and she is attacking you. Fantastic.
I walk into a room, that's what she does every time.
All right. The correct way to do this. How does that look on this end? Oh, that's like. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh gosh. Oh, it's too late. It's turning into a paste. It is not. Oh. Oh no.
It's a milkshake.
It is.
It's not turning into a paste.
We got it. There's still some down here. Oh my gosh.
Did you put toothpaste in there?
I didn't. I was making a joke, and there was a bit of a revolt on the. It is thick. Ah! It wouldn't even come off the spoon. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more water in it. Iced coffee.
It does look like an iced coffee with moldy milk.
There's that scene in Friends where like they try to get Ross to drink the fat, right? This is the chair episode. It's like I think it's called The One Where No One's Ready. It's a great episode. Anyways, Ross is like, he's like, I can do this. I can do this. It's just a vanilla milkshake. Vanilla milkshake. It's just like a vanilla milkshake with chicken bits in it. Okay. Zeke wants to try it. Oh my gosh, you guys all want to try it? You guys are crazy.
Throw it, toss it at the camera, see what happens.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try it. Just ooh, ha! Okay, we'll try it again. Okay. Man. Okay, here it is. This is pretzel water. This is so gross. I love you guys. All right. What are we doing this? Oh yeah, why don't you make me pretzel water? It's happening. Can I do it like this?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it like this.
Cheating.
Oh, cheat! Look how red I am. You can see how red I am when I do that. Boop. How much do I have to drink? Maddie says she's throwing up for me.
You got this.
I don't.
Also, I'm shooting this in slow-mo.
Slow-mo. So the barf comes right at you?
Yeah.
Can you see how it's all just like all the bigger bits are at the top? That's the thing that I gotta...
Jesse.
Uh-huh.
You got it. You got it. Let's Band-Aid off. There we go.
It's really quiet. Oh, man. Okay.
Is that everything you thought it would be and more? Well, I'll turn it. Gotta get out of that splash zone. The cat is very concerned about you. Yeah, I know. Wait, did you swallow it?
There's this thing. My mouth went into like survival mode, and it was like no, like it trapped all of that drink right in the front part of my mouth, and it was just like my tongue made this barrier over the top of it. It was like, this isn't getting in here, and then I had to chew some of the bits in order to
Stop calling them bits.
they're bits. There's pretzel bits in here. Oh, and it's like warm. It's like, oh gosh. Look, it's already like starting to separate. You know, sometimes you're in the ocean, you're just like playing around, like no big deal, and all of a sudden you get a big mouthful of salt water and it just throws you off. The first thing that happens in my mouth, it goes, salt water, and my brain goes, what are you doing? And then it goes, it's pretzels, and then my brain's like, what are you doing? And then I just keep doing it. Oh gosh. Am I good? Do I have to keep going? What's the... Oh, I don't... I'll do one more. All right, Joan, I'll do one more. I'll do one more drink. Oh gosh, it's so hot in here. It's so hot in here.
It is a good one.
It's...
But also...
Oh man, it's so hot in here.
Because you're
Whoo!
wearing your sriracha shirt.
Sriracha! That's what I need, is just to put some sriracha in here, and
Where's sriracha on the Scoville? Low.
probably pretty low. Ah, I shouldn't have stirred it. It's so thick. It's so thick. Oh man. It's like... I shouldn't have stirred it. Okay, here it is. This one's for you, Mr. Osterman. I don't think I can do it. I do wish some of you could be here just so you could like try this. Of course, you'd be like, "Oh, no big deal," and then drink it.
And also a kitten.
A big one. Jonah's like, "You can do it. Just one more. It's got to be a big one." If it's a big one, it just sits in my, I keep smelling it. It just like hangs out of my nose and it's like punching me in the nose from inside my nose.
What does it smell like?
Just like the worst thing you can imagine.
Oh, okay. Well, sir.
Oh man, it smells like just sadness and anger got into a fight. That's what it smells like. In my nose. All the big bits are at the top again. Thank for floatiness.
One more, that's all you gotta do.
Oh gosh.
Rinse over.
Should Alicia take a drink?
Nope, my name did not come up on the wheel. Fair and square.
Chug it! Liz is like, chug it! Thanks, sweetheart. Oh gosh. Jonah, Javen, there's no watery part to this. It's all thick. You guys are the worst. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Okay. Like the other stuff, like when I did the Drinko the first time, like that was definitely worse than this because it was like I was drinking vomit. But this just tastes so bad. It just tastes so bad.
The less chunky parts, yeah.
But it's the...
That's what Javen said. You said don't want the less chunky parts.
It's the warm salt water. That's the thing that's killing me. Like it just...
You want some ice? I can go get you some ice cubes.
I mean, I don't mind waiting, but then I still gotta do it. Oh, gosh. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I have the best angle because I can't see your face at all, but I can see what's happening.
Well, I tried to chug it.
A for effort.
That did not, that did not go well. And now I don't have anything to wipe. Oh, I do have some. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is that gross towel still in here?
No, I took it home and I washed it.
That's good.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
Jonah said that didn't count.
yeah, no, that counted. It's not my fault that it came back out. Like, it's not my fault. It went in. The body said no. My body's telling me no.
Nope.
Okay, can I not keep going with that song?
No, don't.
It's in my head now. There's not many that know that song anyway, so it's okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, I will leave this here for anybody who wants to come take a drink. Oh, man. Liz is dying. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, that was bad. Okay, I tried to take a drink. Hey, that was Why Don't You Make Me? And I just drank some pretzel water, and now I want to die a little bit. You're welcome. Good night. Let's move on to something that is less killing. Jeremiah.
We need a ow!
All right, let's move on to this. Nope, that's not how it is right here. Let's go to let's just do this. Hey, what's happening?
Do we need this again or?
The cat?
Yeah, dude.
Just to show everybody what the cat looks like?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's cat's currently biting your face.
She wasn't biting my face. She's biting my hand. Okay. It's a palate cleanser.
That is not a
It's a
palate
palate
cleanser.
No,
That's
this
not.
the kitten is the palate cleanser.
I need to take a bite of that kitten. All right. Hey, we are gonna do now our drawing for either Starbucks or Chick-fil-A to be delivered to you tomorrow. Now there are a few things that I owe from back weeks. I owe Julia. I owe Olivia. Okay, Olivia, I'm gonna try to hook you up tomorrow. I'll text your mom. Julia, I don't know if you're here in the chat. I will text your parents as well. And then we'll see whoever gets this right here. And I don't have the, oh gosh, that was so gross. I seriously started, like, I was like, I can drink this, I can chug this. And then it didn't happen at all. Didn't happen at all. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, the list of people who are here in the stream, as well as people who earn points for the game to receive something. These are game point winners, as well as people who are in the stream. So hopefully you have made some noise in the chat so that Taylor knows that you are here. Yeah, if not, then that's okay. Then there'll be another chance, I'm sure, to win something. We're doing this. I mean, obviously not next week or the week after that, because we have a 2-week break, right? Do I need to do the meow 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 thing again? No. All right, is this on? Let's do where's the, what am I looking for? Where can I find it? My brain is not working. It's just so gross. Okay, this is for Chick-fil-A and or Starbucks to be delivered to you tomorrow. And I just realized, Javen, I think I owe you Chick-fil-A also. Is that correct? I think that I do. You guys left out of town before I could get it to you. You left somewhere, and so, boy, I gotta make those deliveries before we go on break. Okay, here we go. Let's roll this thing. And let's see. This is the person who's going to get some Chick-fil-A or Starbucks. It'll be up to you, and I will ask you afterwards, as long as you are still here in the stream. Here we go. Okay, our winner is, boom, hey, Cosette Garrell. Congratulations, Cosette. You will get some Chick-fil-A or Starbucks. Just let me know what you want. In fact, if you want to text me, that would be great. And then I will find a time that you are available tomorrow to drop those off at your house. Boom! I don't know why I keep doing it like this way, like that's helping with the transitions. But in any case, that is our stream. That is it right there. Remember that this is the last Youth Group Live for a little while. 2 weeks to be, in fact, it's just the next 2 weeks. There's no Youth Group Live. However, in those 2 weeks, we will have our final beach day, which is in 2 Thursdays, August 26th, and I will be sure to send out all types of reminders so that everybody knows about it. Thank you for everybody who showed up in the stream, for participating in the game, for watching me almost kill myself in pretzel water, and for those of you who were here to worship. And those of you who spent time worshiping Jesus through song and through text and all of that kind of stuff. Quick message to my boys. Hi, boys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys probably relatively soon. Yeah, I love the rest of you. I am so thankful every day that I get to be your pastor. If there's ever anything that you need from me, or just anything you need help, even if you just need to vent, or you just need to talk, or you're not even sure what you're feeling, hit me up. I would love to talk. Okay, I love you guys. Have a really, really great night. If you are planning to stick around for the Zoom, that is open now, and you can go ahead and join that. And yeah, we'll see you over there. Okay, all the codes and all that stuff is in the description, and that will stay there until it'll just be there. So even if the video ends, just go back to the video, and it'll be there in the description. Okay, I love you guys. Have a good night, and we will see you another time. Bye.